Did you hear the Sheikh? There are no da'if hadiths in Sahih al-Bukhari, but there is one hadith in Sahih Muslim that contains a mistake. Yet even on that hadith, the scholars in Islam differ.
Beloved, so that is it. Beloved, you welcome back to Lost in Media. You know for sure that whenever I get in my city about with dismantling those several sections that have been made against Christianity since time immemorial, I think one thing that's been orchestrating in the minds of a lot of people, most Christians, is that Islamists, radical and Islamists, vandal, Islamists, barbaric and all that for that matter, you have to let them go, leave them ajar, never touch or never make an attempt to touch of their informations or something like that. Never try your possible best to even evangelize Muslim, because when you do, they're actually going to beat you, they're going to do this, they're going to do that. But you know what, I think if you're a Christian, that's exactly what Jesus Christ told you in Matthew 28 verse number 18 through 20. He says that the gospel or his message needs to be spread across the globe. Okay, he didn't exempt the Muslim, he didn't exempt anybody. So we have to just study very well so as to be able to approach these people. How we get to me. And to my fellow Church of Christ preachers, I think it isn't about only Pentecost, Anglican, Presby, blah, 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 blah. It is very good, but I think these religions, okay, these world religions are also part. Okay, they also need salvation. They also need salvation. So it's about time we study about all these religions and approach them with the gospel. Well, beloved, shall we take a quick break, and we're actually returning on the second section of the information Rob Christian is feeding us with. He's actually helping us with how Muslims try their possible best to escape from you, the Christian, whenever you pinpoint stuff from the hadith, and they think if they accede to what actually given them, it's going to tarnish or dismantle their religion. It is going to dismantle their prophet and also their book and all that. How we get to me. So in order to protect Islamic orthodoxy or the faith of Islam, they tell you what you citing from that tradition isn't authentic. Or because even if you quote or you cite from the authentic hadith or the Sahih Muslim and Sahih al-Bukhari. Shall we take a quick break and return to Rob Christian? Quickly, this is the second section. So I think in the first part, Rob Christian helped us a lot, okay? And we ended it up where he was saying, going by the logic of Farid, okay? Going by the logic of Farid here, who claims to be a Sunni Muslim, they should publish a new version and call it Da'if al-Bukhari. Quickly, let's listen again to Farid, okay? Why Rob Christian said what he said, then return.
Okay, so in response to that, very briefly, it's the exact same report. It's the report of Ubayd bin Umair al-Laythi, so it's a disconnected report. We don't even need to get into that. David in the full video actually mentions it's also reported inside Bukhari. However, it's reported by Zuhri, and Zuhri doesn't mention his source. Al-Bukhari sometimes does quote disconnected reports without the intention of providing you with authentic reports. These are referred to as balaghat al-Zuhri. Al-Zuhri says, balagana, we were told, by whom we don't know. And so basically this is rejected by scholars of hadith as well.
Well, beloved, that is where we ended in this first section. Well, continuing, according to Rob Christian, Muslims lies in public just to save Islam and its fake prophet from further embarrassment. Let's hear him out and return.
It has been way too long since I spanked this lying individual who knows very well that it's okay to lie in public to save Islam and his fake prophet from further embarrassment.
Well, Rob Christian, what next? He says, I'm going to show him, that is Farid, I'm going to show Farid by using one of his own famous Sunni Sheikh, Sheikh Ibn Baz, against him, that is Farid and Bariam. Shall we hear him out and return?
I'm going to destroy him by using one of his famous Sunni shuyukh, Sheikh Ibn Baz, against Farid and bury him. Watch how easy it is to expose these liars and see how among themselves agree that Sahih al-Bukhari has no da'if or rejected hadith, but publicly throw Imam al-Bukhari under the bus to save the ummah from dying.
Well, Rob Christian, we are waiting. Okay, let's watch this famous Muslim. He's a Sunni Muslim and is going to actually disprove what Farid, or the logic of Farid. He's going to tell us that Sahih Muslim has no errors, and also Sahih Bukhari has no errors. Therefore, Farid lied. Let's watch this video and return.
هل في الصحيحين أحاديث غير صحيحة؟ نرجو إفادتنا بذلك أثابكم الله.
ليس في الصحيحين أحاديث صحيحة غير صحيحة، بل كل ما فيهما صحيح، وقد تلقاهما الأمة بالقبول وبينوا أن ما فيهما صحيح مسلم مقبول، وقد يسمى بعضه حسنا، لكن في الجملة صحيح. حديث الصحيحين مقبولة وصحيحة ومتلقاة بالقبول عند أهل العلم. وهناك حديث واحد توقف بعض أهل العلم في قبوله في صحيح مسلم وقع فيه وهم، وهو حديث أبي هريرة أن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم قال إن الله خلق التربة يوم السبت وعدد مخلوقات إلى أن قال وخلق آدم يوم الجمعة فجعل الخلق في 7 أيام. قال البخاري وجماعة إنه وهم، وإنه من كلام كعب الأحبار، وهم فيه بعض الرواة فرفعه إلى أبي هريرة إلى النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم، وإنما هو وهم، وهذا هو الصواب. قول البخاري في هذه الرواية هو الصواب إنه وهم. هذا الحديث في مسلم وهم من جهة الرفع. نعم.
السائل يقول:
لأن الله أخبر سبحانه أنه خلق السماوات والأرض وما بينهما في 6 أيام. هذا المتن الذي رواه من رواه عن أبي هريرة وهم، وإنما هو عن التابعي الذي يروى عن أبي هريرة عن أبي هريرة عن كعب الأحبار.
Well, you see, according to these videos, according to these sheikhs, surely there aren't any errors in the Sahih al-Bukhari and Sahih Muslim. Okay, this really proves to us that Farid did lie. Farid and Bariam, his counterpart, Bariam, lied. Okay, all because they wanted to escape from those what is it? They wanted to save the face of Islam. Well, let's go to Rob Christian again. He says, but they just publicly throws Imam al-Bukhari under the bus who saved the ummah from dying. Let's hear him out and return.
But publicly throw Imam al-Bukhari under the bus to save the ummah from dying.
Well, beloved, again, he says, did you hear the Sheikh? There are no da'if hadiths in Sahih al-Bukhari, but there is one hadith in Sahih Muslim that contains a mystic. Just that part and we return.
Did you hear the Sheikh? There are no da'if hadiths in Sahih al-Bukhari, but there is one hadith in Sahih Muslim that contains a mistake. Yet even on that hadith, the scholars in Islam differ.
Beloved, so that is it. Rob Christian has indeed helped us. Okay, he's made us ascertain for sure that Muslims or Islamic apologists, Islamic scholars sometimes try their possible best to escape from questions that will tarnish or dismantle their religion, their prophet, and their book. All we get to with me, Rob Christian has helped us to ascertain this, and surely it is going to let you stand firm whenever you debate Muslims. Okay, because myself, I've had such encounter before, and sometimes I will be debating Muslims in public, and they will be like, "Hey man, is it from the Quran?" It is not from the Quran. What you're quoting is not the Quran. Quote the Quran. How? Because when you give them authentic hadith, when you reference Imam Bukhari, Imam al-Bukhari, or Sahih al-Bukhari, or Sahih Muslim, Ibn Abi Dawood, and all that, the moment you begin to cite anything from there, and they think it is going to throw trash on Islam or trash on their prophet or on their book, they just go by saying, Masa, that isn't the Quran. That isn't a reference from the Quran. Read the Quran. The hadith isn't the Quran. And sometimes when you go by the Quran, they'll be like, have you read the tafsir? Have you read the hadith? Have you read the tradition? So which is which? When you get a verse from the Quran that dismantles their religion, that creates aspersions on Allah, that creates aspersions on their book or on their prophet, they tell you shouldn't just take it literal. It isn't literal. You should go to the tradition. You should go to the hadith. Go to Sahih al-Bukhari and Sahih Muslim, and they will give you the authentic explanation. And when you go to Sahih Muslim and Sahih al-Bukhari, and they ascertain for sure that what you got over there is going to shut up their religion, they tell you, Master, that isn't the Quran. So which is which? You see, that is al-Taqiyya for you. May God richly bless you, beloved. Tag Rob Christian for me, Christian Prince, David Wood, Sam Shamoun, Jay Smith, Brother Dominic Aponsa, and co. May God richly bless you all for helping us out in sharing this program, and also helping us with information that can help us in dismantling the falsehood, or what actually is serving as the rival of Christianity, and has been doing that since time immemorial. May God richly bless you, and greetings to you, Uncle Sam. Wish you rapid farewell, and also Mom Esther and Nim, that is Samia Samoa of Toronto, Canada, and also Mr. Edu, Toronto, Canada, and also Raneo Ofosuvins and Anna Affair, Brother Nimakudis of Junior. May God richly bless you, and I think you are all helping in sharing the program. Help us with your likes and your subscriptions. Drop your comments as well. Mr. Nedam Kwasin Shen of Palermo, Church of Christ, Italy, and Mr. Williams Pasti of Palermo, Church of Christ is Italy, and also Mr. COD of USA, Brother Peter of USA, and also Mr. Obed. May God richly bless you all for helping us in sharing this program and your encouragement as well. May God richly bless you. Bye-bye.
Hi.